Hello, welcome back to CSEC English B Paper 2 Solutions with Miss Athalie. Today we will be focusing on Section C, Prose Fiction. The prose fiction section is a bit different from sections A and B because you are given 4 choices. 5 and 6 are based on the novels, and 7 and 8 are based on the 10 stories from a world of prose for CSEC. I would advise you to read all questions before deciding which one to answer. Today we will be focusing on the short stories. Questions 7 and 8 are similar to the poetry section. In question 7, you are given 2 specific stories to consider, while in question 8, you are given a theme and you have to decide on the short stories yourself. We will be tackling a typical question 7 today. This question is taken from the May 2019 paper. You may pause the video to read it carefully. So, you have the question. What do you do next? The first step is to break it down. You may do this by highlighting the different parts. Remember, there are always 3 main parts, and you can see them represented by 3 different colors right here. Then, we break it down some more. Read the quotes provided, then pause to think about it for a while. In the stories Emma and the Man of the House, the mothers face many challenges in their attempts to manage their households. Do you understand this? What do you remember about the stories? Everything, right? Great. Next, what do you have to do? You must focus on this theme in the 2 stories. What theme? Challenges faced by mothers in their attempts to manage their households. Once you have understood that, you move on to the next sentence. For each story, you must describe the challenge faced. And after that, you must discuss one effect of that challenge on any character. Finally, for each story, you must examine one technique used by each writer to portray these challenges. Remember, the last part of the question will always ask about techniques, so make sure you know them. Now, let's organize our ideas. In the middle, I've written mothers and the challenges they face, because this is the main theme of our essay. Here are the 3 aspects I must focus on, so I'm going to write them around the cloud. Then, I'm going to focus on each one. So let's start with the challenge faced on the top right there. Emma faces emotional challenges, especially her insecurity. She fears that her husband is unfaithful. The mother in The Man of the House experiences economic and physical challenges. She is poor and sick. Right? Now I have to focus on one effect of that challenge on any character. And note that the question says any character, so it does not have to be the mother in The Man of the House. It does not have to be Emma. It can be any character in either of those stories. So I've chosen Fleury from The Man of the House. And what is the effect? He has no choice but to assume adult responsibilities. And finally, the techniques. Emma, we see the use of repetition, and in The Man of the House, there's irony. Remember that you should write at least 5 paragraphs. You can devote 1 paragraph to each section. You must also have an introduction and a conclusion. What's our next step? Well, write your heart out. And after you do that, proofread. Remember, this step is very, very important to ensure that you have not made any careless errors. Read your essay to yourself. Ask yourself if it makes sense. Are you impressed? Are you bored? If so, what can you do to fix it? Make any necessary improvements. So here is our final product. I will read through it, but feel free as usual to pause the video to read it for yourself. And the essay has been organized exactly how we have discussed it into 3 main parts. So let's go. In the stories Emma and the Man of the House, the mothers face many challenges in their attempts to manage their households. Emma explores the mother's emotional challenges, while the mother in the Man of the House faces economic and physical challenges. The challenges have a different effect on each mother and other characters in the stories. In addition, the writer of each story uses certain techniques to portray these challenges. In Emma, it is clear that the mother is experiencing emotional challenges as she attempts to manage her household. There is evidence that Emma is insecure about her relationship with her husband, as she asks him if he loves her alone. She also stays awake watching the clock when he returns home very late each night. Emma's husband is constantly late on evenings, but she pretends like nothing is wrong when he comes home. It is revealed that he is indeed unfaithful when Emma sees him kissing another woman at the train station. In The Man of the House, the mother faces economic and physical challenges. She lives alone in poverty with her son Flurry. The financial challenge is emphasized when Minnie Ryan asks Flurry to get the doctor, and he says, "I had first to go to the house of a poor law guardian for a ticket to show we couldn't pay." Flurry's mother also faces physical challenges as she is unable to perform her household duties due to her illness. She has to depend on her young son for tasks like cooking, cleaning, and fetching the medicine. At the tender age of 10, he takes full responsibility for his household. The financial and physical challenges in The Man of the House have caused 10-year-old Flurry to feel like he is forced to grow up before his time. He is faced with very mature responsibilities, which he sometimes cannot handle. Although he tries his best to act like an adult, he is still a child who faces temptations like spending money on sweets instead of a candle. One technique used in Emma to portray the challenges faced by the mother is repetition. The writer refers to Jack's mistress as the lady at the train station, and this woman is mentioned 5 times in the first 2 pages of the story. One technique used in The Man of the House to portray the mother's challenges is irony. Irony is used to reveal the opposite of what words say. Therefore, the title of the story, The Man of the House, shows that although Flurry tries so hard to be a man, he is only a little boy who fails at mostly every task. There is no man of the house, just a sick mother and a child. Both stories demonstrate the challenges experienced by 2 different mothers. Although the challenges are different ones, they affect the main characters significantly. The writer's use of various techniques helped to create a clearer picture of those challenges. And that's our essay. Easy, right? Well, like I keep telling you, if it's not easy, well, everything is difficult before it becomes easy. So just keep watching this channel, keep doing past paper questions, and you will be fine. Remember, in order to succeed, you have to put in the work. You have to make an effort.